on to Acrisure Stadium, home of the Pitt Panthers. As we'll see, the Duke Blue Devils taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Pitt lined up, ready for the opening kickoff as we get things underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. So Duke's offense will have first crack at this one. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Grab near the sticks. It's Anthony.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Pulls it in. It's King. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got him downfield. Turning it on. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. I mean, that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Defense might bring the house here. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Moore. Oh, it's on the ground. Fly ball. And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds. And they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Pittsburgh's offense will take the field for the first time. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week we was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
And the Panthers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Back to throw, it's Holstein. Grabbed in the middle, it's Thomas. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And they won't make the connection, going for the big play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Grabbed over the middle. It's Reed. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
They just keep firing. With the catch, it's Reed. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup, spotted at the 25-yard line. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. Going to the running game. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. He makes a grab. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be first and goal.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. The touch pass goes absolutely nowhere, knocked down for a loss.
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time, down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense, but nowhere to run. Nice stop on the defensive side of the ball.
Quarterback Sneak looking for just a sliver of daylight. Sneak gets it done.
It's just so nice to have a signal runner who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish the deal with the quarterback Sneak. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. A quick pass to the left. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot down the field here. You might see them later fake the wide receiver screen and see if they can hit a tight end or another receiver running up the boundary. Keep your eye open for that.
Fires deep on the run. He's got it down the left side. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Give to the running back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. And the Blue Devils trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Blue Devils will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Special teams coming through as they pin him back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. He leaves it with his back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Holstein. Makes the grab. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Pass completion move to sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Safe completion on the screen. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Got room on the return. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Duke.
Really good awareness by the defense. I'm supposed to drop back. I'm supposed to see the quarterback, and when he throws it, they'll break on it, gets the tip, and then you get the pick. That's just gravy. That's just a cherry on top of the sundae. And then take it back to the house. Let's get weird. Nice play by the defense.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Leaves it with the back. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To the air, it's Holstein. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
On the run, it's Moore.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best line.
It's a running room. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Blue Devils just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The Blue Devils will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Second and goal for this offense. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10.
17.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. The give. Sweet cut there. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. It's a seam wide open. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route, running all the way across the field, and the DB just can't stay with him because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Holstein. That is just a sideline credit. Roll, catch, toe drag, everything you want. This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. Looking for space. It's Reed. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and that's just like a penalty. They got in the backfield and knock him down for a loss of 5. Hit a speed bump on that last play. Now work to do on 2nd and 15. Back to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. And the try is no good. A missed field goal leaves us with a double-digit game still sitting at 10.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Finding an escape route. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Blue Devils can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Direct snap. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Great style points on that catch, but they didn't pick up any yardage. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Trying play action. Caught behind the line. It's Kane. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Blue Devils are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Sweet cut there. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Blue Devils back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Right back to the well. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. Working that left side now. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. First down here for the offense. Looking downfield on first down. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Duke. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Quickly out to the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
That's a great sign for this offense, man. Everything's been difficult so far, and you've dug yourself a huge hole. They're going to have to find some completions, find some energy, find some momentum somehow, because it's been a struggle out the gates.
Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. Wants to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Reed. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Panthers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Caught close to the marker. It's Reed. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. It's Williams. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34. The Panthers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Wants to throw. It's Holstein. It's complete to the right. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt.
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? He'll do it himself. He has the first and still on his feet. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's King. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. From the gun, the give, looking for room. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. The Blue Devils line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Pittsburgh. What a fine performance we've seen. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. And the Panthers are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
The Panthers can really attack on this 2nd and short. He unleashes a long one. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Grab near the marker, it's Williams. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going. Looking for a man, it's Holstein. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Quarterback making checks. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. The short hands. It's Reed. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Yeah, and how about the linebacker? You know, you ask him to do so much on the football field to cover so much ground. You don't always ask him to go man-to-man, but when you do, the linebacker comes through, swats the ball to the ground.
The Panthers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the middle. Tight end getting vertical. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. And the Panthers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow,
looking for the end zone. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Back swinging for the goal line. Touchdown, Panthers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. A strike downfield. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Now the play fake. Fires to the middle. It's complete. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Moore. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. And the Blue Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. Fires to the big fella. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. The snap sets up the throw. The sure hands, it's Brown. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Blue Devils line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Hand off from the shotgun. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Gets it to him on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Reed. A couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. And I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. You look like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. Might be changing the route. To the air on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll give it to the back. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's second and 12. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's King. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. He'll set up to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Moore. Oh, ball's out! Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Panthers. They take the lead with the 6. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to...
Oh, they blocked the extra point. He picks it up. That's a live ball. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Final play of the quarter coming. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. Quarterback keeper. Slithers into space. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. And the Blue Devils lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Motion from the wideout. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. The Blue Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. Nestles it in at the 35. Slips through the line. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. From the gun, the running back has it. Gets it past the marker. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 and the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And the defense, man, playing aggressive, playing uphill, playing in the backfield. Nice job getting penetration, getting that pass before it really even gets started. Nowhere to go, nowhere to run. Nice job by the defense.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Scanning the field, it's Holstein. Trying to set up the screen. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that is was a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Going for the big play. Finds a spot in the middle. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Fighting off the defender. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Blue Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Turning on the Jets. And the defense got it. The 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Pitt. The defense takes matters into its own hands. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners. Takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Nebraska is just boat racing them right now, thanks to an offense that's putting up video game numbers. They're up by 21 over Stanford. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update. A full dive to haul that one in. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Using the quick game. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Wants to keep it in the air. Got the quick pass. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Motion from the back. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. He's got it in more than enough for a 1st down. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks.
Yeah, you got to be impressed with this offense, man. Fourth quarter, they've been money. Great job putting drives together. Nice play there as well, but this offense has saved their best for the last part of this football game when they needed it the most.
Okay, ready? They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. To the ground. He's got it again. Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4.
This guy's been running hard all game long in the fourth quarter. Now with that last run, he's now at 99 yards rushing. One more carry away from potentially reaching that 100-yard milestone that all running backs covet.
And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. He's loose down the left side. At the 20. Touchdown, Duke. How about that D making the play and lighting up the board and swinging some momentum in their favor?
Oh, they could not have come up with a bigger play at a more opportune time. The defense getting the interception and taking it back to the house right at a point in the game when it looked like the offense was maybe going to pad their lead and seal this one. All of a sudden, this game has gotten really interesting.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Quick pass on the fly motion. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Panthers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Back to pass, it's Holstein. Makes the catch, it's Reed. He works his way inside the 30. They'll mark him down at the 29. It brings up 4. And let's see what they do.
And I like what this offense did, man. They stayed aggressive. They were trying to get the first down through the air. But here's the good thing now. You punt the football away. You trust your defense. You got the lead late in this football game. One more stop, and there's a good chance you get the W.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He'll pull it down to wide open spaces. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Wants to go up top on first down. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Blue Devils. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Got it behind the line. It's Reed. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And in my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field, making the nice tackle.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Second down coming up. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. That's reeled in, it's Reed. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the change and wind the clock. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now on second down. Back to throw, and he's got to do it here late. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Hit right back to the line. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone.
I absolutely love when defensive backs do exactly what he did. Don't try to make the big play. A lot of times you see him go up together and the receiver come down, but he goes up.
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. And what a way for this defense to end it. A pick as time runs out. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.